Yes, I'm wearing my Seth freaking Rollins t-shirt. Alright guys, this is actually something new. I feel like I'm gonna do something completely new here. Now, we know the superstar change is coming next week. And a few of my friends requested this. Two friends I have on Facebook. I'm not going to mention their names. One does have YouTube, but he doesn't, do any wrestling content. My Raw review will be up. It's uploading now, and I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna be uploading it now. So yeah, it's uploaded now, and now everybody can finally watch my Raw After Mania. Now I want to let you guys know it's not really a review. It's just me talking about the best things, which are pretty much the returns and the debuts. And also, we've also got Kurt Angle as the new GM. Excuse me, guys. Oh, my apologies. That came out of nowhere. I'm still feeling a bit ill. I am getting better, but I am still. I'm feeling a bit ill, but I can still talk. This video is pretty much me talking about who I would want to see on which brands next week when they do the superstar change, or the pretty much the draft. It pretty much is a draft if people want to figure that out. It's still pretty much a draft. There are a few people who I want to see. I'm actually going to pull up the roster here. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm actually going to pull up the roster, so that way I know who I would want. This is how I would do it. Now I don't want anybody, saying, oh, geez, don't do that. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. If you want to do your own opinion, you can make the video and do it yourself. I'm just saying, you can do the video yourself. I'm letting everybody have their opinion on who they would want to see on each brand. Now, I don't think the cruiserweights are involved, so I'm pretty much going to have, I'm pretty much just going to do, if the cruiserweights are involved in the draft, let me know. I'm pretty sure they are, but if they're not, then I think I'm just not gonna, I'm not gonna do them. Alright, for Monday Night Raw, who do I think are possibilities to go to Smackdown? Now, like I said, this is my opinion. This is not true. This is just me saying who I want. So, don't be like, oh, this person can't go. This person can't go. Listen, I can say what I want. This is my draft predictions. I'm just taking a guess on who I think should be drafted to Raw and SmackDown. Alright, I think the New Day will be drafted to SmackDown. I think Curtis Axel should be drafted to SmackDown. I think Finn Balor should be drafted to SmackDown. I think Sami Zayn should be drafted to SmackDown. And as for the women, I would want Emma, Sasha, and Summer. Even though I don't see Sasha going to SmackDown, but like I said, this is what I would do. So Emma, Sasha, and Summer to SmackDown. As for SmackDown, I would move Baron Corbin to Raw. I would move Dolph Ziggler to Monday Night Raw. I would move the Ascension or the Vaudevillains. I think the Vaudevillains would be a better one. The Vaudevillains to Raw. SmackDown doesn't really have any guys I would want to see leave. Oh, and James Ellsworth. I would love to see James Ellsworth get drafted to Raw. It'd be hilarious. It'd be hilarious if James Ellsworth gets drafted to Raw so he can get his ass kicked by Braun Strowman. But he's not a prediction. I'm just saying it'd be funny. The Miz and Maurice. I think they'll be drafted to Raw. And as for the women, I see either Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, or Natalya being moved to Monday Night Raw. Now, I want to let everybody know, I don't think this is confirmed, but I have heard Nikki Bella will announce her retirement. I've been hearing Nikki Bella is going to be announcing her retirement on SmackDown tomorrow. Now, I don't know if this is true, but I've just been hearing it. I've been hearing about it. Doesn't mean it's true. Now, this is where my draft predictions will get interesting. We're going to do NXT. We're gonna do NXT. Who I would want to see from NXT on the main roster. Now, I think this one's going to be quite obvious. There's going to be a lot of NXT people being taken out. So please understand. I honestly believe that NXT shouldn't even really be in WWE. Shouldn't even really be around anymore with the brand extension. Because I believe with NXT getting smaller, like the more superstars that NXT lose, the smaller it gets. And when they lose all their good talents, they're going to have a very difficult time finding who they would want to take their place. So I think NXT is really struggling at this point. And I think when NXT loses like Bobby Roode and Eric Young, they really need to start focusing on some other guys to push. And I think that is going to be NXT's major problem when all these good people go. Now, NXT. Who I would want out of NXT. Buddy Murphy. Where would I put him? I'd put him on SmackDown. I would want DIY taken out. Where would I want them? On SmackDown. I would want Cassius. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! On Monday Night Raw, I would want to see Shinsuke Nakamura and Tye Dillinger on SmackDown. And I would also want to see Sanity on Raw. As for the women, I would have Billie Kay and Peyton Royce on SmackDown. I would have Asuka on SmackDown. I'd have Ember Moon on SmackDown. Liv Morgan, Raw. Aaliyah, Raw. And maybe I shouldn't take everybody from the women's division. But I feel like this women's division really needs a rebuilding. So, and since Raw and SmackDown really do need women, I would pretty much say, you know what, just take half of the division and put half of them on SmackDown or Raw. But, like I said, these are just my predictions. I think the only women I would take... Okay, I'll be honest. I'll be honest here. The only women I would want to be taken out of NXT are Asuka, Billie Kay, Ember Moon, Mandy Rose, and Peyton Royce. That's all I would want out of NXT. And since I said Sanity, Nikki Cross will most likely get taken out as well. Where would I put these women? I would put Asuka and Ember on SmackDown. I'd put Mandy Rose on... Sadly, I would have to put her on Raw. And I would probably have Billie Kay on SmackDown. And if you really want to, put Peyton Royce on Raw. Separate them. Separate the iconic duo. Shinsuke Nakamura and Tye Dillinger have been rumored to be on SmackDown tomorrow as well. I would like to see DIY on SmackDown tomorrow as well, because since SmackDown got a tag team, Raw, Revival. Raw got a tag team in the Revival today, so I would not be surprised if we saw DIY on SmackDown tomorrow. I think SmackDown's gonna have a few surprises. DIY. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take that game. I'm gonna take a guess right now. It'll probably be DIY, Shinsuke Nakamura, Tye Dillinger to be taken to the main roster. And if I would take a guess at a female, now I don't want anyone to get mad at me for this, but I would really like to see Ember Moon on SmackDown. There's no need for her to be in NXT because I feel like, sometimes when they have people lose in NXT, sometimes to me it makes me feel like, with the draft coming up, there's possibilities that whoever lose could be taken out. So I want people to understand, even though Ember Moon lost, yes, it would make sense for Ember Moon to keep trying and trying and trying until she beats Asuka. But I feel like Asuka is going to eventually, there's got to be something to give here. I feel like they're going to have either Asuka, lose the title by forfeit. I mean, like, they could have, they could have her, specifically just give up the belt because no one can beat her because she's beaten everybody she's versed. Or they might give Ember Moon one last chance, and Ember Moon might be able to pull out a miracle in that one last chance. But I feel like it's time for maybe like Ember Moon to come up because, like I said, Nikki Bella has been rumored to retire. And Eva Marie is not going to re-sign. I know no one cares about Eva Marie, but Eva Marie is not going to re-sign, and Nikki Bella is rumored to be retiring on SmackDown tomorrow. So it would make sense for someone like Ember Moon, or maybe even Billie Kay or Peyton Royce, to come to SmackDown. Because if you're going to lose someone, you've got to gain somebody. And personally, I would love to see Billie Kay and Peyton Royce on SmackDown because I feel like they've been mistreated in NXT. They've been treated like trash in NXT. I feel like, they should be in the title picture. I feel like they should be winning matches. I feel like they should not be losing to Ember Moon because Ember Moon is being forced as the new face. I mean, there's no need for that. I feel like there's no need to build Ember Moon as the next face. I understand they're doing it, but at the same time, NXT needs to realize that they've got other women on their roster and they need to focus on more than just one woman. And that is why I feel like Billie Kay and Peyton Royce could be a big decision, big help for SmackDown if they do want to take some women out of NXT. Even though there were no women debuting on Raw, well, Emma did come back. Emma does count as a woman who came back. Maybe there could be a surprise. Maybe Eva Marie could shockingly come back on SmackDown and then say she re-signed at the last second. Who knows? But I'm hearing she's done with WWE. She's not going to keep going anymore, which is a shame, really. I kind of liked Eva Marie. Anyway, I've done my draft predictions. I've also did a few rumors that are possibly going to happen for SmackDown tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now, I hope you understand that this was my draft. This is what I would have done. You guys can say whatever you want to say in the comments below if you've got anything to say. And also, I hope you guys really enjoyed looking at the Seth freaking Rollins t-shirt. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow for SmackDown Live.